Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. This is moving forward. There's a few things that I want to talk about today. It is Monday. I want to first, let's say what I want to explore. I want to explore the Supreme Court versus Donald Trump. I want to see what Justice Roberts thinks and feels of him. I want to explore what I wrote it down. What energy is opposing Trump? What's propelling him to his end? Okay, I want to look at that. And I want to look at what is propelling Kamala Harris. Okay. Let's see here. Everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only, informational purposes only. Everything I say here is alleged. Even in the comments, let's get that out the way. If you want a personal reading, click more in the description of this video and you will see the link there. You'll also see it in the pinned comments, I think. No, you won't see it in the pinned comments. But if you have no idea where the link is, you could email me moonlightergy15@gmail.com and I will send you the link. Okay? Let's do Small Business Monday. I got one link from one person. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Okay, yuridia. Leyva. She is doing a couple of things. She has a online continuing education for nurses and respiratory therapists called Medical Education Systems. I will post a link of that on there. So any of you who need CEUs, trainings, you could go to her website, okay, for nurses and respiratory therapists. She has had this business for more than 20 years, okay, and she also has a YouTube channel where she uses frequencies for different things, healing meditation music, abundance music, etc. I did check it out. It's really cool. It is Meditative Bliss 1020. So I will put the link down there as well. So you guys check that out. Okay. I also want to shout out to the Indigo Corner. We're really trying to get him more subscribers. Please go check him out if you haven't. Dr. Ken. He's really cool, really creative, incredibly talented. His gifts are growing. Please check him out. He also does private readings. Really, really cool. So go subscribe to him if you haven't. Continue to interact with him for those of you who have subscribed. He has a lot going and he's trying to expand. So let's help him, okay? I also want to rep my sister's business, Creative Canvas. I'll post a link down there as well. She does acrylic pours. She does regular paintings. She does resin crafts. You can request a commission from her. She does custom work. Please check her out. She's been getting a lot of requests for trays and things like that. She can make so many things and they're really, really cool. She puts a lot of work and time and effort into it. So check her website out. I will put the link down there. Okay. I think that's it. Let's get into it. All right. If you have a YouTube channel, a podcast, a business, just let me know and I'll promote it for you. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So let's explore what Justice Roberts thinks and feels about Donald Trump. Okay. Are they going to propel him? Are they going to nudge him? Are they going to continue to block him? Because they have been. I have noticed they've been saying no to a lot of things, even though he's just completely ignoring them. And, you know, let's see how he feels. Let's see how he feels. Justice Roberts. Okay, we have some cards flip over. Knight of Wands. I keep saying the Six of Pentacles. We'll see if that comes up. Keeps popping up in my peripheral. We'll see if it comes up. Because if it does, that'll be interesting. Five of Cups. How does Justice Roberts feel about Donald Trump and his administration? Sorry about that. All right. Okay. The Chariot. Interesting. The Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups. King of Wands. King of Pentacles. This is very interesting. Three kings. King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Justice. He does not... It's very interesting what his energy is telling me right now. King of Swords. Y'all. We have all four kings. All four kings. Six of Swords. I don't think I've ever had all four kings in a reading before. Knight of Swords. This goes here. Wheel of Fortune. I keep hearing him say, you think you're clever. I'm sort of like channeling him. He's saying, He's saying you think you're clever and quick, but you're not. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. He thought they had an understanding. Two of Wands. Nine of Wands is the ultimate feeling. What are his plans? How does he plan? How will he continue to rule regarding Donald Trump's court cases that are taken to the Supreme Court? We have the Hierophant on the bottom. Institutions, traditions, the Sun. Two of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Here's the Six of Pentacles that wanted to come out. Okay. Interesting. He's not really... Oh, he's there. Will the Supreme Court continue to rule opposing Donald Trump's policies or court cases? It's a small yes. It feels, the energy, it feels like what his energy is saying is that we will weigh up every case and make our judgments. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, the Justice card here. We have the Three of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Okay, and I will get to the plans that I pulled. And the ultimate feeling is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so what he is showing me, Justice Roberts, is let's look down here. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, with the Ace of Swords touching, Wheel of Fortune touching here. And this energy here feels like, what is this, the Knight of Wands, right? Yeah, this energy feels like I feel he's very irritated. His energy is like what he is thinking, what Justice Roberts is thinking and feeling, experiencing in terms of emotions, has friction with what he is presenting in his work. It feels conflicting. It's almost like he's showing a show of strength, but there's some feeling of embarrassment or surprise. Okay, the Two of Swords here and the Three of Wands. This energy, this Five of Cups, it feels like he with Donald Trump and the things he's been doing when it comes to the court system, the Constitution, the law, trying to circumvent the law, breaking the law, ignoring the law. He's surprised, Justice Roberts, actually, and it feels like embarrassment. With the Two of Swords here, it feels like he didn't expect this, you know, and there's a feeling of, there's a sort of a small feeling of like, okay, well, what do we do? There's not much you could do. You can't get rid of him. All you could do is rule against his court cases that he presents to you. Well, they do. I don't sense that they, you know, he's also saying, like I said when I read for him those few months ago, when I said, you know, he feels that he, as a judge, he carefully weighs every court case, even if you don't like what he rules, how he rules. If he's conservative, if his rulings have caused harm, that is just how he views it. And he does. You know, unfortunately, he has conservative viewpoints, and he doesn't always rule in the favor of not causing harm. However, I can separate his belief. I can separate my feelings about how he rules and understanding that that's what he does. So here, this energy here feels very much like, with the Three of Wands sort of looking out, and it was like he was blindsided by the intensity of this corruption, which is funny to me. It's very funny. And the Five of Cups is like they've lost something. Control, because the Chariot is there, you know, on a smaller scale, okay, because the Five of Cups is a minor card. So it was like a whoa, like a surprise. This impulsivity, the Knight of Swords, you know, the Knight of Wands, rushing in with this, you know, determination and devil may care. sort of attitude with him. I'm going to do what I want. I don't, saying on the one side of his mouth, I respect the Supreme Court, but on the other side now saying other things and not showing respect for the law. Crazy. And so you created this, though. But you gave him immunity. I don't understand these feelings. Why are you so surprised? Anyway, so but it's a feeling of perhaps temporarily, or it's in there like this Two of Swords of not seeing where to go, or confusion, or mental limitation, or even denial, or a feeling of like let's see what happens, or it just feels like not a lot of movement, or not really understanding what to do next. Okay, what do we do with this? Look what he's doing. You want, this is after the Two of Wands is when you plan. Well, now you're with the Three, you're waiting for something. But what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for him to do the absolute worst? Because he has done the absolute worst. What are you waiting for here? That's what it feels like. Surprise that he has done what he has done, and he's saying things that a president shouldn't say about due process. And anyway, so this feels conflicting and confusing. It doesn't feel good. I don't like it. Moving on. As we move here, though, it's like these are minor cards, so this feels like the embarrassment and the grief, the loss of control, and now they're here, and he's sort of like, okay, what do I do here? So you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, trying to find, get the reins back, get control back. Okay. But still, he's saying, I'm going to continue to carefully weigh the law. I'm going to follow the process. And it will be obvious that his cases are unconstitutional, and that's what we will, that's how we can take back, sort of like trying to contain him, because you really can't, the Supreme Court can't do much when it comes to getting him out of there. But I guess they can do things to contain his policies that are unconstitutional and are breaking the law. So that's what it feels like they have been communicating to each other and talking about outside of this, we're here now. Ugh, what's happening? The mess. Okay, and so, because you have major cards here now, so they have made a decision. We will, things that are presented, he's lost a couple of the, big court cases that came in the Supreme Court, so people are kind of surprised that even Brett Kavanaugh recently ruled against him. Even Brett Kavanaugh recently ruled against him. So you could see, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you see the wheel turning, and they're trying to grab back, and he's trying to get control back or contain him with the Chariot, because things are very, very out of control. Okay, and so now you have here the Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King I'm sorry, let's do that again. You have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You have the Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. 4 kings and a queen. King and Queen of Pentacles, okay, and justice over all of them. And here he is saying, almost recognizing it's interesting because I don't see a dislike here of like a disgruntledness. I see surprise. And so what he is saying here as we move through the energy now, he's saying we have the power when it comes to the law. We, you know, he's recognizing this. We have to take back this control, and we have to temper this chaos. We have to move into calmer waters and take control, okay, with the Six of Swords. You know, Six of Swords is a card of transition. It's a card of healing, and you're moving forward. And you have all these court cards, all these kings and a queen with the justice on top. And so he's saying we are the ones we have to maintain order with the King of Swords there, with the law, with the facts. We have to, and this is where this energy of I will carefully weigh each decision. I will carefully weigh the law, okay, with justice here on top. We will follow the facts of the law. We will show strength with the King and Queen of Pentacles. He's not really giving me, you know, I hate this guy. Not at all. What he is giving me is he is recognizing how things are out of control, but he is saying, as the highest court in the land, we have to show that we have control, that we, that the law, is what he's saying with these kings and the queen here, with justice on ruling over, you know. Even though they gave him kingly powers, he is saying justice rules over, okay? Also is what he is saying. Interesting. And so with the King of Wands, he's saying we hold the authority. We cannot let our emotions rule how we rule in our court cases. With the King of Cups here, we have to hold some emotional stability, or emotional, what's the word? Emotional stillness, you know? That's what he's saying. That's the answer. He's saying we have to take back control by showing how the law works, so to speak. Even though y'all created this, he ain't recognizing that. He is very much confused down here, like, what? How did we get here? How did we get here? Well, I can tell you how you got there. I remember not too long ago in the summertime, before he even, anyway. But he's saying we have to show how the law works. We have to show our strength and show that we are unmovable and that the law is the true authority. Okay, and you have the Nine of Wands is the ultimate feeling. We are resilient. The law, we will survive this. We will continue to move forward, despite any obstacles, despite us looking foolish, because y'all do. Y'all look foolish. All y'all. But especially the ones who created this. The men and some of the women. Anyway, So that's what that's the energy he's giving me. He doesn't give, he's very, he's not like Donald Trump, where he's not, weak, Justice Roberts. He's not, foolish, even though some of, a lot of his rule, anyway. He's not, like, you show someone, if you put Donald Trump and him, and you put the label of true authority, he is Justice Roberts, true authority. Okay? I don't agree with his, his conservative ideas and how he has ruled on a lot of cases, but he's not being untruthful when he says, I will carefully weigh the letter of the law. Carefully weigh, he means that over here. But let's look at action. So I got Ace of Wands, what he will do. So Ace of Wands, inspired action, okay? Showing your authority, moving forward, progression. There's this fire here, this determination to show what the law is. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is about his legacy that he's thinking about, the legacy of the courts. Not a great one. Y'all look foolish. But that's what he's thinking about, and that's what's driving him. There's a feeling of, okay, we need a reset. Okay, we need to get this right. Page of Pentacles, this slow moving, and that's what's down here too, with the Two of Wands. The Two of Swords, next to the Three of Wands. He's slowly coming to a conclusion. But he has to break free of the denial. There's some denial there that he's doing what he wants. He has to, it feels like he's, this methodical sort of focus, this groundedness that he's, we have to show that we are strong. But he's still a little bit this energy of like, all right, better hurry up. The Hierophant, tradition, institutions. Like I said, we will follow tradition. We will follow the letter of the law. The Sun. Some sort of enlightenment and understanding coming in. They are discussing, though. I could feel it. I could see it, that they are talking amongst each other, talking about this and what he's doing. And there are a lot of concerns, because he's he's revealing a lot of things, Donald Trump. Okay, and so with their talk of tradition and following the letter of the law and following how things are supposed to go, some sort of enlightenment will come from that. Some sort of truth, understanding. That will give them some power, perhaps. Two of Wands. Look, what I said, planning. Planning, coming from this, stepping out of your denial and seeing how bad it really truly is. Okay, to implementing something. This understanding coming in with the Sun. And the Six of Pentacles, a give and take. How you, it really truly feels like they may take something. It feels like it's saying, I gave you this, and I will take it away. Let's see. It's a Six of Wands. I'm sorry. It's a Six of Pentacles in this reading. Justice Roberts discussing taking something away from Donald Trump. Saying yes. Interesting. Okay, so there you have it. All right, so you know, there needs to be a process of snapping out of the Two of Swords energy, which I feel is happening as you move through the energy here. But he's saying we have to show all these kings. He's saying we have to show our, you know, what the law is supposed to do, what it looks like, show our strength. You know, we have to show him that we have we actually, the law, you cannot circumvent it or ignore it. Okay, some enlightenment coming, some planning. I do see them talking about, you know, what he's been doing. But he's saying, I will weigh every case. I will follow the letter of the law, especially with the Hierophant there. But some things will be illuminated for them. I don't sense regret necessarily. I sense surprise. Don't be surprised. Okay? Don't be surprised. Alright, so what I want to look at next is what energy is opposing Donald Trump. Okay? Meaning his you know, his end. His, you know, the things that are blocking him. I'm going to do reversals here. I usually don't, but I want to really want to feel it. What's happening here? What's opposing? Can you show me? What is the opposing energy against him? Is that how I phrased it? What energy is opposing him? Two came out. Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups. The people. What energy is opposing him? Magician is in reverse on the bottom. Four of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, these are in reverse, guys. Six of Wands. If it's facing me, it's in reverse. If it's facing you, it is not in reverse. Temperance. I just dropped the card. No, I didn't. King of Pentacles upright. Hermit, upright. Roguery, treason, dissonance. Where's this go? I think this goes over here, honestly. Three of Wands. Nine of Swords. Ace of Wands. This goes here. Page of Swords. Again, guys, this is what energy is opposing Donald Trump. Okay? What energy is opposing him? Opposing him to get him closer to his getting out of here. Go away. Just leave. Five of Swords. He's locked in. Do y'all understand that? His energy is set. The Lovers, they're naked people, so I will keep it down, face down. It's about the choice. The Lovers, the big life choice. It's a major card. Where does that go? It goes here, they're telling me. And it's upright. The Eight of Swords. Y'all, he's falling apart. What is the opposing energy? Justice. That's crazy. I said it goes on top of here. He is crumbling. Eight of Pentacles always comes up for him. The opposing energy. It feels like with the Eight of Pentacles as an opposing energy, it's like Eight of Pentacles is about expansion. It goes there. Eight of Pentacles is about expanding, mastering a skill, using your skills to expand. But it feels like here, as an opposing energy, it's not about him, it's about people working diligently to stop him, to oppose him. The Eight of Pentacles is about diligence, discipline, you know. The World has an opposing energy. That goes here. Is naked, they're naked, so they're face down. Let me get some tape soon for that, but okay, the World is a major card. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major cards. 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could count. The Sun. He always gets the Sun as an opposing energy. The Sun as an opposing energy is him ignoring his problems. He's locked. He's locked in. Okay, I'm gonna get, what is the ultimate opposing energy? What is the ultimate? He's locked in, guys. The High Priestess is an opposing energy. The ultimate. These are all his cards that always come out when I do readings on him. His secrets. Oh, also what people know about his secrets. Alright. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, the Hermit, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Sun, Three of Wands, the Lovers, I believe, yes, Ace of Wands, the World, and King of Pentacles. We have Justice as well, and the ultimate, the High Priestess. Okay, the opposing energy that's propelling him to be gone. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major cards. We have cards that are his cards now in this energy, in this situation. His energy is locked in. His destiny is set. Okay, that's how I view this, because I get the same cards for him every single time for the most part. This is not good. Only thing that's missing is the Seven of Swords. Okay, but we have the Five of Swords here and the Hermit. Let's look here. So again, if you guys are just checking in, this is the opposing energies against Donald Trump. What are the opposing energies that is propelling him to get out of here, to go away? So over here we have the Three of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Hermit here. Okay, and the Hermit is the major card in this set. And the Hermit has many meanings, okay? But I have labeled this card regarding the situation as the card of treason, the card of dissonance, okay? Roguery, corruption. And the Five of Swords is there, and that is a card of conflict. And it's a minor card, okay? And it's about winning at all cost. Cheating, cutting corners to win, being sneaky, okay? Okay, he's being sneaky with all the swords running off there. And the Page of Swords is a card of information, okay? A card of intelligence. card of open communication, you know, that sort of thing. But I have labeled it the card of intelligence in this situation. The Four of Pentacles here is his energy. It comes out often for him. It's this stubborn sort of energy. It comes out for the collective often as well. A sort of feeling of us not letting go of something. Okay. And so the Four of Pentacles is this, you sort of refuse to let go. It's a stubborn energy. And the Three of Cups here, I believe, is us. It feels that way. Do the Three of Cups in this reading represent the collective? Do the Three of Cups in this reading represent the collective? Saying yes. Bear with me, guys. Okay. All right. So, I'm sorry. This card, this Three of Wands, is, I've labeled it, this represents overseas. The Three of Wands, part of Three of Wands is like waiting for results to come in also, but like expansion, okay, and overseas travel or things overseas, okay. And you have the collective, this is us with the three, this is opposing energies now. This is us with the Three of Cups here. It feels like with the Four of Pentacles, it's not about him. This is about us holding on to information or holding on to it honestly, I'm gonna see with my pendulum, but it honestly feels like it's either something from overseas holding on to information about this cutting corners, this winning at all costs, okay, this treason, this roguery, corruption, okay. And it has to do with us as well, the collective, and also our opposing energy, okay, even in knowing, it feels here, or finding out, okay, the information expanding more, people communicating it more, this and information here with the Page of Swords. Let's see. All right. There's a Three of Wands in this reading represents overseas. Okay. Clear the center, please. There's a Three of Wands, and this reading represents someone holding on to information or intelligence about Donald Trump's corruption. Just saying yes. Clear the center, please. Will that information or intelligence eventually be revealed? Saying yes. Clear the center, please. Will it be revealed to the collective? Will it be revealed to the collective? And it's saying yes. Okay, so there you have it. All right, so, jeez, opposing energy. That's where it begins. Here we have the Lovers. We have the Lovers, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands upright, okay, and Justice. This is a lot. So you have the Lovers here, and the Lovers is a major card. It's about big life choices. It's about big decisions about things, okay? And usually it's two choices you have, okay? And I feel as though with Justice here, the choice is about justice. I hear the ice cream man. Let's see. In this reading, is the choice about justice? Saying yes. Okay, so, you know, bringing in some balance, bringing in justice for the hermit behavior, okay? And as you move here, this Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse, whatever this justice here is, this decision about justice, perhaps a total impeachment, perhaps, you know, something, it feels very serious, quite honestly. I mean, it is serious. There's no tower here, you may note, because it's not a shocking, it's not shocking. Okay? The opposing energy is not part, the tower moment is not part of this opposing energy that's propelling him out. This Ace of Wands here, just this Ace of Wands, it could be the progression of justice with the Ace of Wands touching it. I thought it was something else at first, but I don't think that's what it is. That's causing the Four of Wands in reverse, which is, you know, Four of Wands upright is having a strong foundation, okay? Having balance and harmony and all that good stuff. And so when it's in reverse, you don't have a strong foundation. Things are out of balance. Things are not harmonious for you. Okay? And so the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is not, you know, I've labeled the Ace of Pentacles as the keys to the kingdom, you know, new expansion, new opportunities for growth. He doesn't have that here when it's in reverse. So this is sort of like a domino effect where a decision will be made regarding justice, and the Ace of Wands here will progress that, you know, that weak foundation, crumbling foundation, disharmony, and so a stagnancy in trying to expand and grow. No new opportunities for growth. No new opportunities for expansion. Okay, and down here, the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I mean, worry, anxiety. Sometimes the Eight of Swords is, with justice on top here, sometimes it could be going to jail. Let's see. I don't see him. I don't know if he's going to go to jail, though. Let's see. Does the Eight of Swords in this reading represent Donald Trump going to jail? Does the Eight of Swords in this reading represent? That would be crazy. Donald Trump going to jail. Saying yes. It's definitely some sort of restriction. Okay. That will cause great worry, anxiety, fear. It's like worst nightmares coming true. You know, it is, the Nine of Swords is your own mental limitations, but the Eight of Swords is here. Okay, so this has to do with justice. Well, okay, as you move over here, we have the World, things coming full circle. You have the Six of Wands. You have the Six of Wands in reverse. It's about your reputation, how people look at you and your support. We have Temperance in reverse, par for the course with him. Complete, his inability to control his emotions and temper his responses. Things being out of harmony. He can't, a lack of knowledge and lack of wisdom. Okay, and you have the King of Cups here, which sort of, with the Temperance in reverse, is sort of affirming that. What time? Okay, I'm trying to hurry. It's affirming that inability to stabilize your emotions, not look a fool. So that is propelling him. King of Pentacles on top of all of it, on top of these two things. King of Pentacles is your stability and security. That is playing a role. Perhaps even his dealings with the economy. Let's see. Six of Wands in reverse. I know that's about his reputation. Okay, his approval rating is at 23%. His approval rating is at 23%. How can someone who quote-unquote won an election, who has not even been the president for 6 months, have an approval rating of 23%? You didn't win. Okay. This Temperance in reverse and the King of Cups represent his inability for emotional stability. Saying yes. So that is his opposition. Okay, clear the center. Does the King of Pentacles represent his dealings with the economy? Saying yes. Big yes. Okay. They're both big yeses. And the Temperance is in reverse. And the Six of Wands is in reverse. So his dealings with the economy is what is also his opposing energy. People are unhappy with the Six of Wands in reverse. And it's completely out of whack with Temperance in reverse. Okay. And Eight of Pentacles is touching here. And like I said, it could be, it is people opposing him. His feels relentless. And it's next to the Nine of Swords. And it's on top of the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. People working diligently to oppose him. Advocacy groups, attorney generals, governors, those brave enough in Congress. Do the Eight of Pentacles represent people diligently working to oppose Donald Trump? Saying yes. Okay. And you have the Sun here. Okay, his favorite card. But the Sun is an opposing energy. Sun is a good card. It's not a negative card. And the warnings of the Sun is not to ignore your problems. And he does that. He's just completely incapable of admitting his mistakes and his wrongdoings. And he will ignore all his problems, his health problems, his neurological issues, his failures. He will ignore it. He's mastered that. He's masterful at it. Okay, and so the sun, that behavior is the opposing energy for him. Okay, and ultimately we have the high priestess here. His secrets is his opposing energy. This is the high priestess, and this reading represents Donald Trump's secrets. Saying yes. Clear the center. Are they secrets about the election? This past 2024 election. Saying yes. Okay, clear the center. Are they secrets about his colluding with Russia? Are they secrets about... Oh, saying no. Interesting. No about Russia, yes about the election. Clear the center. Are they secrets about election fraud? Saying yes. Interesting. Okay. All right. Interesting. Let's see. I'm going to ask, I'm not making a prediction, but let's see what the energy says. What am I asking? Okay. Will Donald Trump's secrets be exposed in the next 3 months? Will his secrets be exposed in the next 3 months? Saying yes. Okay. All right. Interesting. I'll pull one more card. A true crime card. Just give me something. Let me know something. I don't know what to ask. Natural disaster on the bottom. Motel hotel. What do you guys think that means? I don't know. Love, runaway, regret. Regret's definitely not in his wheelhouse. And neither is love. Okay. So there you have it, folks. Very interesting. You know, the world, I don't think I talked about the world. The world is about things coming full circle for you. And it's about news as well coming out. And it was next to justice. It was next to justice. Let's do Kamala real quick. What energy is propelling her to her destiny? Whatever that may be. Let me just make sure. This won't be long, guys, because she's pretty set. She's pretty set, honestly. Show me what energy is propelling Kamala. Energy that's propelling Kamala. Okay. The world is there on the bottom. 8 of Cups. Transition and healing. Moving forward into something new despite uncertainty. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Look, the 4 of Pentacles came out for him. Interesting. Okay. I was just making sure because I might have to shuffle, but shuffle again. 4 Swords. 4 Swords. Reevaluation. Seven of Wands. Standing your ground, asserting your power. Finding your voice again. Knight of Wands. Taking risks. Inspired action. Determination. Energy propelling Kamala forward. Ace of Pentacles. New growth, expansion, opportunities for expansion, opportunities for growth, kings to the kingdom, your power, your destiny. Wow, 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 wow. The Fool. New beginnings. The road is paved. Taking a leap of faith. Not giving up. 10 of Swords. The energy propelling her forward. Pain, disappointment, an end to it. It's a 10. The Hermit. Energy propelling her forward, and the Hermit came out. Someone else's behavior, but also deep introspection about your life destiny and your life path. Let's see real quick. It goes on top. In this reading, does the Hermit represent? Does the energy of the Hermit represent Donald Trump's corruption and fraud? Saying yes. Clear the center. Does it also represent Kamala's deep contemplation and introspection about her life path? The two are entwined, my guides just said. You have Hermit, Four of Swords, Seven of Wands. Thinking about this deeply, our life path, also entwined with the corruption and fraud. Okay, the Four of Swords is reevaluating your approach to life, reevaluating how you communicate. Seven of Wands is finding your strength, asserting your power, standing your ground. And we have here with the Four of Pentacles here, also the Eight of Cups going backwards. It's sort of the same sort of energy. Walking into something. Transition. Okay? And so finding your voice again. Propelling you into the Knight of Wands energy, this sort of determination and taking risks with the Fool there as a major card. The Emperor. Y'all, I'm telling you. I am telling you. The Emperor. Knight of Pentacles. Sort of slow, methodical. And that is, it stands to reason here because she's been so quiet and just sort of doing things slowly. Two of Cups. The collective energy, compassion. I've always labeled this card as like diplomacy, foreign relationships. That could be propelling her forward. The King of Cups. Compassion, intuition. Understanding others, understanding how to relate to others. Four of Wands, the complete opposite. Upright. A strong foundation, harmony, and balance being brought back. Okay, propelling her forward. Transformation and transition, death. Right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5 major cards. Eight of Wands. The energy propelling her forward. Quick progression. News coming out. Information coming out quickly. Seven of Cups. Choices and opportunities. Being discerning and making the right choice. One more. Her energy is locked in as well. Three of Pentacles on the bottom, the ultimate. Four of Cups, deep introspection. You have 2 cups to reach for that are full. One more. The Hangman. 3 of Cups. Give me a Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I understand. My guides are saying with the Hangman, the 4 cups and the Hangman together here. Who said it? It's not the right time. Either it was Toni Morrison. Other people have said that too. It has to be the right time. The timing has to be right. Okay? So that's why the 4 cups and the Hangman comes in. there's a lot of propelling her, preparing her. Three of Cups, the collective, this Eight of Pentacles, this great expansion. Okay. Great expansion and work. But the timing has to be right. That's why Four of Cups and the Hangman is here. Okay, so that's the energy propelling Kamala forward. I mean, the Emperor is there, guys. What more can I say? The Emperor is there. Power and authority, coming into your power. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like this video. Please comment, let me know what you think. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Enjoy your Monday. Enjoy watching this video. And I will see you again soon. Bye!